Blockchain-based gaming is being adopted at an increasingly rapid rate. New data suggests, even as the popularity for other applications such as non-gaming tokens and decentralized finance or DeFi show signs of wear. Hello and welcome to Daily Crypto Facts. Also, we're giving away $25 by the end of next month to one of our random subscribers to start them on their crypto journey. To enter, all you need to do is like the video, subscribe, and comment on your favorite crypto coin in the comment section down below. So without further ado, let's dive into the topic. The business model of Axie Infinity is different from a traditional game studio or a gaming company. Rather than relying on selling copies of a game or in-game resources, they have created an in-game economy where players can sell their NFTs and in-game resources to anyone, anywhere in the world. We just take 4.25% of all marketplace activity as a fee. For example, if today there was around $3 million of NFT volume on our marketplace, 4.25 of that gets taken as a fee for running the game. Right now, that payment goes to Sky Mavis, the developers of Axie Infinity. In the future, we'll be sharing that fee with all the owners of our governance token, says Jeff. Head of growth at Sky Mavis, the creator of Axie Infinity, a game that uses non-fungible tokens or NFTs to reward players financially the more they play. During this particular conversation, Jeff describes the disruptive business model behind Axie Infinity, democratizing gaming rights through NFTs, and how developing nations are getting involved in play to earn. Here are edited excerpts from the podcast. The business model of Axie Infinity is different from a traditional game studio or gaming company. Rather than relying on selling copies of a game or in-game resources, they have created an in-game economy where players can sell their NFTs and in-game resources to anyone, anywhere in the world. I think the fundamental innovation that NFTs bring to the gaming market is allowing for user-owned, user-operated games and economies. It creates much more interesting aligned incentives where the players and the developers are both incentivized to grow the ecosystem around the game. Players who are new to Axie Infinity need 3 Axies to get started, costing approximately $150. The majority of players are from developing nations and developing economies where they can't afford to get started playing on their own. That's where organizations like Yield Guild come in, who own massive amounts of Axies, the game's native NFTs. Yield Guilds offer scholarships to cover these costs, new players participating in the scheme are aptly called scholars. But why is play-to-earn NFT gaming interesting for developing nations? A large percentage of Axie Infinity's player base has been coming from the developing world: Indonesia, the Philippines, Brazil, and Venezuela. Around 80% of our player base are from developing nations. That's important because these are the types of people that need to be using blockchain. It can't just be for people in Silicon Valley or Berlin. We need people who are coming for the benefits. One of the problems that the industry has is that people think about how we can make it easier to use the technology, but they don't think enough about why people would use the technology in the first place. Recently, Sky Mavis raised $7.5 million to scale Axie Infinity. Jeff mentions that a part of it will go into reducing barriers to entry for playing. People will be able to play for free to get started. They'll be getting 3 starter Axies that are not blockchain assets, but they'll learn how to play the game. They may get a taste for earning. They might be able to make 5% of the in-game resources that a blockchain user could use. I think that the market for NFTs will be a $1 trillion industry in 10 years. At present, the in-game market is only $50 billion, which is a small size. Why? Because people don't want to spend on stuff that they don't earn or that they don't own. It can be quickly banned or confiscated by the game developers. Once they own their game assets, they're going to be spending trillions of dollars, he says. Jeff concludes that gamers deserve to own their game assets, their game profile, their game identity. This is all property and information they should own. We just have never even thought that people should own this stuff. At a mass scale, as a society, we're still grasping why people would want to own their data online, but more people are starting to demand these types of rights. It's only going to increase over time. According to the most recent blockchain game report from the Blockchain Game Alliance or BGA, over 804,000 unique active users connected to blockchain-based games in July. The trend indicates that while the novel industry is in the throes of speculative activity that's driving up volatility, the gaming segment is quickly growing its user network. Notably, the blockchain-powered game Axie Infinity dominates the sector, the BGA's data reveal. With over $1 billion in trading volume, $600 million of which came in July, the game became the most valuable collection of non-fungible tokens. Launched in 2018 by Vietnamese developers Kai Mavis, Axie Infinity is a play-to-earn game inspired by the popular video game franchise Pokemon. And based on Google Trends, internet search for Axie Infinity doubled even that of Activision's hugely popular first-person shooter game franchise Call of Duty. Along with Axie's whopping 453% increase in trading volume since June, the report suggested that sales volume often leads to growth in social media followers via Twitter and Discord. In Axie Infinity, players can battle, breed, and race various monsters called Axies. Each one comes with its own unique NFT that can be raced, battled, and traded. Built on top of the Ethereum blockchain, the video game allows players to earn money through gameplay. Axie Infinity has become increasingly popular in developing countries such as the Philippines, where players can simultaneously bolster their cryptocurrency earnings by playing the game. According to Token Terminal, the game's governance token, AXS, helped Axie Infinity generate more revenue in July than any other cryptocurrency including Ethereum and Bitcoin. Since the beginning of August, the price of AXS has nearly doubled, from $38 to $74. Coinbase, the major cryptocurrency exchange, listed AXS on August 11th. The report also shows that Binance Smart Chain, or BSC, a digital architecture built by the eponymous crypto exchange to be an Ethereum competitor, became the most used blockchain protocol for gaming in July, with 658,000 unique users. BSC's growth last month was driven most by its own native play-to-earn games, such as the battle game Crypto Blades. Most recently, the game attracted more than 350,000 daily users. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. And while you're here, click on any video flashing on your screen to stay updated. Also, please comment down below on which coin you want to see future price prediction next.